Well, in research, N refers to the number of people in a particular study, and these people help us learn things about the interventions we provide. What we're trying to do in this study is to help clinicians think of each of the clients that they work with as a single research study. And by this, we're not suggesting that we poke them and prod them or do anything different. We simply want to better understand what is happening in clinical practice and use the findings from clinical practice to actually inform research. In the past 10 years, there's been a really big push for clinicians in the allied health professions to engage in evidence-based practice. And by this I mean the integration of the latest research evidence with experience from clinical practice and also taking into account the preferences and priorities of fully informed clients and caregivers. Now, efforts to support evidence-based practice have focused very much on the first, that is, the use of scientific evidence. But there's a lot of reasons why it can be difficult to take the evidence from research studies conducted in university settings or ideal research situations to everyday clinical practice. And I'm concerned that in this process, clinical wisdom has been lost. That is, what we've learned from clinical practice hasn't been utilised. So in this project, we're aiming to turn that around and really learn from what clinicians already know out there in the field. So far in the project, with the support of Spot On DD, an organisation based in New South Wales that includes allied health professions, and also some support from La Trobe University Research Grant, we've first gone and spoken to allied health professionals about the way that they currently collect data in clinical practice, how they use that, and how they interpret it and understand it, and what they do with it. And by that I mean the way that they look at treatment outcomes for the clients that they work with. From that, we've then developed a training package aimed at supporting clinicians to use single case experimental designs. And these are simple research designs that can be applied very easily in clinical practice, but can yield very good research data about outcomes. So we've developed this training package, and with the help and support of allied health professionals from around Australia, we've evaluated the package using a randomised controlled trial to look at the extent to which this training package is effective in supporting these clinicians to understand and use single case experimental designs. Well, we found that after just 90 minutes of a training package delivered online, clinicians report that they have increased knowledge and confidence and skills in understanding and applying single case designs in their everyday clinical practice. And what's more important there is they're actually, the results indicate that they've also changed in terms of their tested knowledge and ability to apply these designs. So in essence, after 90 minutes of a training package, clinicians are reporting greater knowledge and confidence in applying single case research designs. They're also performing better on a test of their knowledge in using these designs in clinical practice. Well, we weren't surprised by the number of people who are interested in being involved, because we know from our research that there's strong support for evidence-based practice amongst allied health professionals. But what did surprise us was the fact that many of the clinicians involved in the study reported that in their workplace this was a hot topic. Managers were asking them to provide better evidence regarding the treatments they provided and client outcomes. And we think this might have something to do with the National Disability Insurance Scheme and other similar funding packages, which are really going to be around supporting only evidence-based interventions. Well, what we've done so far is develop a training package, and we've shown that it's effective in supporting people to gain an understanding, an introductory understanding of the use of these research designs and how to apply them in clinical practice. But after 10 years of working in the field and using these designs in research, I know that that's only just the beginning. So what we're looking to do is develop a community of practice around this, to work with allied health professionals who have been involved so far in the evaluation, and also others who want to become involved, in order to develop a community in which we share ideas around the use of these designs and develop the more advanced skills necessary to really take the field forward.